Hello, ComancheNative here, and today I'm going to work on the big puzzles in Tomorrow Children. This particular puzzle here, it does seem a lot, but if you just work on doing the sides first, it becomes a little easier. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to work on the top left. I'm going to get that pattern set, and then I'm going to move over to the top right. Do the same thing here. Try to get that set up. And then once that's complete, I'm going to move down to the bottom right and try to get that completed. When I used to work on these puzzles, I would always try to get the yellow pieces in the middle first. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. So right now I'm going to work on the bottom right. Get that set in place. And now I can work on the bottom left. And there we go. On this puzzle right here, the bottom right is already completed. So I'm going to have to work on the other sides to get this puzzle done. The thing about doing most of these puzzles, especially a big kind, is you do worry about the time. Especially if someone is standing in line behind you. The pressure to try to hurry up is there. But you have to block that out because it's just you and the puzzle now. These big puzzles, they give you enough time to try to work out what you need to do to complete this puzzle. Most of the time on these puzzles, I try to keep two colors together so I can maneuver the puzzle around to where I can get the set pattern done. On this one, I pulled the yellows in the middle first. So now my right side is complete. And I'm just working out keeping the blues together. So now I can just push the yellow up and rotate the bottom left pattern to get it complete. I'm just going to showcase this one puzzle once. On this one, I like to put the yellow puzzle pieces in order first. So I will pull them down to the bottom, and then I'll pull the yellow pieces up to the top. By doing this, I found out that working in the middle is easy and it gets done a lot quicker. I like this puzzle a lot. Nice, quick, fast, and done. There you go. At first glance, this puzzle does seem very hard, but again, if you just work on it at a time, work on the top, then the second row, then the third row, and then the bottom, you'll be okay. I'm trying to pull up all the numbers that I need to get the top row done first. I try to worry about the rows one at a time. I don't want to sit there and think, well, I have to pull up my numbers for the second row and a third, and that's too much work right now. Right now I'm just working on trying to get the top row finished. Then I'll worry about the second, and then the third, and then the bottom. I'm replaying this in slow-mo. You're going to hear one of the officers speak, and it's going to be a little bit distracting. I apologize for that. So now I'm working on my second row. Again, have good lighting for this puzzle. If it is too dark or if it's too bright, you won't be able to see the puzzle pieces, and it's a lot of strain on your eyes. There's the officer talking right now in slow-mo. Even when I'm working on these puzzles, the NPCs, the non-playable characters, when they come up and they speak in the background, it is distracting for me. And sometimes the NPC subtitles will pop up at the bottom, and I'll start to concentrate on that, and then the time for this one puzzle starts to go by quicker. So there's a lot of things in this game that can distract you from doing a puzzle. Once you do the puzzles over and over and over again, it will become easier. I have my second row finished, but on this one I thought, well, maybe I can try to get the third row in place now, so it would be a little easier. Trying to do that, I accidentally got the bottom row set up, and I know it's not going to work. So I decided, well, I'll just go ahead and finish the second row and then work on the third one. See how distracting that is, hearing him speak in the background. It's like, okay, come on now. My third one is complete, and there we go. Again, I was talking about lighting. Right here, the lighting is a little off, so the numbers seem hazy and dark. So I have my 1 and 2 down at the bottom, and I have to bring that up. I'm going to try to get the top row finished, the second, third, and the bottom. On this puzzle, I noticed that they give you another visual on trying to fix this, which is the gear. If you see the gear in red and you work better trying to get the pattern fixed, then that's a good visual for you. I like to keep the numbers together that I'm trying to get in its place. The 4, as you can see, was way over there to the left when I needed it to the right. So I'm going to put the 4 in its place, and then I'll able to scoot the other numbers over. And now it's time to work on the second row. My advice when you're doing any of these puzzles is to not try to rush, try not to stress. If you fail at the puzzle and you lose the resources, then try a different puzzle to get the hang of it. Once you're comfortable working the small puzzles, then working the big puzzles will seem to be a little easier for you. I'm almost finished with this one. Again, thank you for watching. I hope this helps anyone in trying to figure out how to do this. Have fun making things in the Tomorrow's Children.